So instead of working here, we went to a 3-man scoop. And we made a call, and they didn't do it, so then you go to the next level. But we were anticipating TT here because of where Jerkovic was. Now, this is a bad job of being aware. You should see that right now. But see, here's the vision thing. Now his step's got to be into the ground, but his third step's got to be up the field, which it isn't. See, Lomas weighs 270, so I mean that's not like a power tackle over here. Okay, now they're going to move. Now you stay on the double and only come off if you have to. If he goes over the top, let Barry take care of him. But don't let him penetrate, split you, and come off too soon and let the 3 technique come up the yard. Same thing on the backside here. There's no reason to come off on him. Hang, hang. What he does so well is he starts downhill and bounces it. Here's our receivers blocking their ass off right there. Okay, same thing. Here's instead of having a defensive back, there's your will. 7-man front, we stayed with the run. Inside shoe to his inside shoe. Bucket. Now what we need is the receiver to do a little bit better job of coming inside and just cutting them off. But he thinks he's a receiver, not a blocker. This guy will block everybody. He caught 130-something balls. He's not going to be great, but he's going to try. 34 belly. It looks like the outside zone play. Okay, there's my center getting grabbed. So when he gets grabbed, I told my guard, cut his leg. Cut his leg. And what Glover's trying to do is a 360 and leg whip. If I can't get off because he's grabbing me, turn and leg whip him. There it is. Backside, you might become front side. Stay square. Stay square. You never know when he's coming back. Okay, that's the 4 and 5. Now, Tom Moore is our coordinator. He ran the shit out of the trap at Pittsburgh, the inside trap. That's a hard play to run. We'll only trap a 3 technique. It's always a check with me. But when we run the trap pass, this guy, if it's Barry, usually draws a crowd. This is not Barry here, but he'll still draw a crowd because they're going to play run pass. We want him to feel that double team. Like Paul said today, go downfield if you have to block the linebacker. My guard is supposed to come and attack the outside number. Don't stop here. Attack the outside number because the back is going to be on the inside number. Sell it out. Don't pull up. And what usually does, it's like the naked deal. Once they realize it's passed, they turn their head and they try to hunt up the inside receiver. So we have a play that comes off of that. This is called trap pass. But what I need the guard to do is come here and sell it and attack the outside number. I think you can see it in the next play. Okay? Alright, out flag, different route. We're just looking at these guys. Alright, now you got a 5 technique. He comes across your face, you bim it. Now you come down, you attack his outside number, keep coming. Barry's going to bring a crowd to him. If he does there, you should be able to get something in here. Right here we're throwing it out. Alright, if he hunts up and they start running out like a naked, we got another play for that. This is called trap pass. 124, 125. 100 means we're faking under ball handling. All right, here's a fullback from Nebraska. We never ran the ball to him. Barry's going to be the guy that's out in the flat. These 2 guys are running trap, down block, run block. Who gives a shit? It's like Jim Hannafin's counter tray. Sell the action. Boom. Come down the field. All right, everybody steps up. Now you got Barry out in the flat. Same thing, 5 technique. Step up, make that linebacker step up. Now this guy's going to come on and wrong shoulder you, fake it, And it's with a left-handed quarterback, we only faked it this way because it was an easier throw. Right-handed quarterback, you guys be going the other way with it. That's our play action pass off the trap, and like I said, trap wasn't big, but it helped us on this protection. Step inside, make that guy take us on with the wrong shoulder. He'll block himself. Blind dog in a meat house. Boom, come on down, bang. Now this guy's going to turn his back and run. Turn your back and try to run underneath this curl. Now once we see that enough, all right, we go to the trap screen. We got those guys, they're stepping up and they're running underneath the play. They're coming here and they're running to try to run underneath. So we come back and we run the screen. He steps inside, I'm blocking air. Somebody crosses my face, bim him. We come here, we come out, try to cut him. Now, run out underneath it. Go ahead, run out underneath it. 1001, 1002, and then come out in the screen. Have those guys run and chase. Now my second guy is supposed to come out here, my center, and he's supposed to seal, and this guy's going for the outside third. So if you see them running out underneath your post or your out or your curl, you come back and you run the screen. Okay, step down. Lomas, step down on air. Come all the way down. This Dolman's going to take it on with the wrong shoulder because that's what he's taught. This guy's going to turn his back and run underneath that. Okay? Now here comes Barry. And we got his friends out in front of him. So it's kind of like the naked theory. Everybody starts running under, and you run the trap pass. If you see that guy doing this, you come back and you run the trap screen. And it's the only screen we can get where Barry kind of loses people. Because if in our situation, Barry draws a crowd. And if we run a regular drop back screen, guys come up and hug on him. So when we run this play action screen and they feel like it's pass and they run out, they forget about where Barry is. Good? 5 minutes? Okay. All right. The only other play that we have, and it's going to be new, and it's no secret because you'll see it on the first preseason game. We ran into a problem with the Lions, and Pittsburgh ran this play, and I've done a lot of research on it, and I didn't know anything about the play until I started talking to the line coaches in the league who have run this play. And the biggest problem for us was they show us 6 in a box, and they bring a 7th guy down. So we call it the Pittsburgh draw. And the back is either here or he's lined up here. And what happens if he's behind the quarterback, he sprints. If he's here, the quarterback brings him the ball and he shuffles over. And in this draw here, we're fine. We can run our 21 brush. We can run our weak side draw, work our center here, scoop these guys, and work it like that. This is the problem that the Lions had because Barry. All right, we had a situation where they bring a linebacker, they give us an over defense, they boss the mic, and they run the safety down. Now if you've got a weak side run called, you're kind of fucked. They got more guys than you. They're in the middle of your snap count. We don't have a play weak side, and you wind up always throwing the ball. So what we did was this. We're going to go ahead and run the weak side draw regardless. And it's the same one that you see the Steelers. And we're going to figure out which tackle can club the best. But you want to club this guy and then dual read up to the next level. Now you can do 2 different things. You can slide protected and bring your guard off on the mic, or you can C-switch it and pull your center like DeMonte Dawson does. These 2 guys here scoop to the next level, and he just inside slices to the next level. And the only reason we have to do that is we will wind up throwing the ball on every down because of Barry. We can get 6-man on 2nd and 10, and 2nd and 10 is a better rundown for us because Barry can get 10 yards on a run. But what happened to us, and here's the worst part of this play. and I just found out about it from Kent over at Pittsburgh. This is what they tell them. If you get that look, straight 4-2, they still dual read, and here's what they do. This tackle takes and he clubs, and he goes to that level right there. If the end squats, he doesn't club and go up. He stays on the end.